So they're talking about the season 3 stuff, right? And they're saying everything that we want to hear. More conventional, more focused, more deliberate. They're saying all these good things. But it's not like they lied before, right? It's not like we're just coming back from the biggest disaster that the Tekken community has pretty much ever happened. It's not like they lied before, saying that the Season 2 patch was focused on defense. Or that Heihachi was completely dead. Or I would even say that whenever they announced that they didn't announce before the game came out that they're gonna have like season passes and more like microtransactions. So Bandai has just got this history of just lying to our face over and over again. Why should we expect this to be any different? So we got like some streamers like FDX and stuff talking about how this is great for the game, they're delivering so much. But all they delivered was a word salad, right? They're just back to basics, more traditional, a fresh start. They just put words on the screen. But if you actually look at it, they show what? They show the same bullshit that they always show. The bullshit that we don't want. Which is new moves, you go Hitman from the slide, another extension from Jin's Down 4-2. Reina got a new tracking move, Victor got a new chargeable move. So it's the same thing all over again. And like what drives me nuts is also that they just what I kind of was expecting them to do and hoping that they would do is a whole rebranding of the system, right? I would expect them to like, kind of how they had like Tekken 5 DR, Dark Resurrection, or Tekken 7 Fated Retribution. They would like add a tagline and kind of market it as like a new game or a fresh start. But no, they just say, hey, Season 3. Even from a marketing standpoint, I don't like what they did here. And like, there was no like big goodbye for Harada. Harada was just like, yeah, there you go, Season 3 trailer, here it is. And just walked out, I don't feel like he really like passed the torch to Nakatsu, I was really expecting him to like go on stage with Nakatsu and give him the sunglasses. I think that would have been like so funny and such an interesting way to do it, like as the sunglasses to represent, he's passing on the torch. But they never did anything like that. They just went like, hey, business as usual. But yeah, like I said before, technically it is business as usual because the game is just as popular as it has ever been, The hardcore community is always like super mad about how the game is right now, but we still got the same amount of people playing the damn game. And one thing that I gotta look it up because I kind of saw it. So Alex in Street Fighter is coming out on the same day. So yeah, March 17th. So both games, both Street Fighter and Tekken 8, they're gonna update at the same time. That is just so weird to me. But at least one good thing that they're doing here is that they're kind of like staggering it. So they're not gonna have the Kunimitsu and the character and the patch at the same time. So that kind of helps, I guess. So on February 9th and 10th, which is basically today, the season pass is actually up for sale right now. And then they're gonna have like some character stuff. Balance coming out on March 17th. So basically like a little bit more than a month from now. With the rank reset. And then later we're gonna get Kunimitsu, then Bob, then Roger, then whatever is the last character. I think the biggest W of this announcement has got to be that they're actually announcing more than one character, which is something that people were very like concerned about before. Let me first talk about Kunimitsu, I guess.